Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Beth.
And welcome back to
Now then. Ding dong!
Hello and welcome back to Now Then. Hello and welcome back to Now Then. Now today we're starting a new feature on the channel, aren't we, Beth?
We are.
And what's it called?
They're called our pop-ups.
Pop-up.
So we're not going to give them a day. Just every time something happens in the pop industry that we want to comment on and share with you, we're going to film a video about it.
And it's just going to pop
up.
So today, as you can see from behind us, we're going to be reacting to the lovely Adele and her new release, Easy on Me.
We're going to come to it with a bit of knowledge about the song already, and then we can have a proper conversation about it.
Yeah, and it's been a massive success, hasn't it? So shall we go for it?
Let's go for it!
Come on then, here we go. Birds.
I've not actually seen the video.
No, me neither. I swear she had a house in the Hello video. Do you remember?
It's quite reminiscent of Hello with the black and white.
Maybe it's the next chapter. Did she like those curtains? I don't know. Yes, Queen. That hair.
This is very old school music video vibes.
It's quite immersive sound.
Alright. Yeah, I'm good, yeah, all good. All done, everything's packed. I'm just going to get on the road now, about to leave. Well, hopefully just a couple of hours, but if I'm late, go ahead and start without me, all good. I mean, I will probably have bad signal. I said I probably won't have good signal.
She looks amazing.
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me?
I love that we're
God's
seeing
sake.
her personality.
Here we go again.
Because through her music you don't often get to see how funny she is.
Yeah, absolutely. Static.
There ain't no gold in this river that I've been washing my hands in forever. I know there is hope in these waters, but I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence. Baby, let me in. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me.
Already iconic.
Tingles
Yeah.
everywhere. It's iconic because it's all about the voice, and there's nothing else in the way. She could have added harmonies and everything, but she decided to make simple choices.
Yeah.
I like how the music was coming out the back of the van then.
Love that.
Attention to detail. Number one, I think the quality of sound recording has advanced over the years since her first sort of records. And I think it's really a modern thing now for performers to be really intimate with the sound, and they can afford to be even breathier. Like if you look at Billie Eilish, It's like really close to the mic, so she can afford to be even more intimate with her style, and that draws us into the emotion of the song.
It's intimacy, and it's building that relationship with the listener. We talk about that all the time when we talk about Lea Salonga and the way she sings, especially when she sings into a microphone, and the way she builds a relationship with the audience. And
because it's different.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is a very intimate thing when you're recording, and people will usually be listening over headphones.
She's allowing herself to be vulnerable.
I love how understated it is. She knows so well how to build a progression into a song and make it part of the story. It's like new beginnings. She's moving out of this house. It's like starting afresh again. To me, it feels like someone who's very used to starting again. It's not a panicky sort of pack the car, go. It's like it's like deep breath.
Another chapter in my life. She's a really clever writer. It's in those little shifts, the chord changes on the do 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 do. It's sort of going between major and minor, feeling of being in flux, which gives us that feeling of unease or change.
Yeah.
It's between the positive and negative, all those things that come with change.
It's like an emotion you can't put your finger on. Yeah. It's like feeling bittersweet, happy and sad at the same time, like an ending that you knew had to happen, but it's still sad. That's where the genius is. It's like that's what music can evoke. And as we go into the chorus, that repeated da 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 da, it's like going towards something that feels inevitable, and that works for the story here as well.
It feels like it's constantly on the move. It's constantly moving somewhere. It could have been a long note, but it's the easy on me, baby. It keeps going forward.
The lyrics as well, the way she uses words like to illustrate a feeling rather than, it's like show don't tell. So many pictures coming up as she sings these words. And I love the sense that you get from this song and the chorus that's like a bit of self-forgiveness. Yeah. And I love that for a song. So many of us need that message.
Be kind to yourself.
Yeah, be kind to yourself. Situations are hard to deal with, and we're always learning. And I feel like that is someone who has been through something and learned from it.
And something to share. Adele doesn't write songs unless she's got something to say.
Yeah.
That she feels is going to inspire other people.
Absolutely.
So she's waited 6 years to have something to say.
Yeah, and it's what's funny is that's how she's always worked.
Yeah.
Even before she was a worldwide success.
Yeah.
And I think that must be part of the key to why she's so special.
Yeah. Because she doesn't just pump music out all the time. She waits until she's got something to say. She's a very special artist.
It's poetry.
Poetry, yeah.
Poetry to music, it really is.
Yeah. She has so much inspiration, the sort of gospel elements of it, the soul. She hasn't lost who she is, but she's evolved. I think she's also been inspired by American music a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's a bit of that country edge, but that's always been in her writing, that storytelling. The way she sings has changed. Obviously, we know that she's had vocal issues over the years, and she's had operations, and she's had nodules removed. I think number one, like I mentioned earlier, she can afford to pull back a bit more and not blow her voice out in a recording studio. And I think she's made wise choices with the thought of going on and performing these songs live. So she's going for a head mix placement.
Yeah.
She's not going for a head voice. She's going for a more mixy head place on that easy.
Yeah.
Easy. And then as it gets lower, she flips more.
Yeah.
Oh, me baby!
Comes in with the power.
With the power, yeah.
But it works so well. It would be so counterintuitive to be going, go E.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, yeah.
It's easy. Go
Yeah.
easy.
Go easy.
Easy on me, baby.
Yeah, and it doesn't lose the power because she's got that forward, bright, beautiful sound. Her tone is just out of this world. I think there's just, it's captured so much detail that she has in her performances. It's the little voice cracks, it's the cry, it's the, she's not afraid to be imperfect. Because we live in a world where music has become a little too perfect. We have auto-tune and things all sound clean and beautiful and perfect. She makes choices which drive the story, tell the emotion that she felt when she was writing this music.
I feel like it's so experiential. Because I love a vowel.
Yes,
I love a vowel. We love a vowel
Vowels
here
are
on Now Then. Because the vowels are where the emotion is held. I mean, this song is built on vowels. E.
Yeah, hard vowel.
Yeah, really hard vowel, but it's also like a very emotional vowel.
Yes,
because it's a very heightened emotion. It's not sort of like deep in your soul, like O.
Yeah,
it's
true.
like E. It's like up
held,
here.
and it's when she gets to the on me baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And the E.
Yeah.
Like there's so much to play in there.
Oh, it gives me shivers just thinking about it. That move between the notes.
Yeah.
And it makes me also go back to thinking about the use of the word river and things like that. That constant movement, attention to detail again.
Yeah. Just experiencing a song.
It's the perfect heartbreak song because it's not like
right.
It's like it's okay.
It's real.
Yeah, it's
real.
real.
It's realistic. That's how it feels. And especially a heartbreak that isn't new and that isn't your first. So you've done it before, but it still hurts. Yeah, that just so much emotion in there that I feel like as a songwriter, she was like packing it all in. How can I
express what I'm feeling?
Express this.
She's not following the mainstream sort of thing. And actually, if she's got vocal damage, which I think she might have a little bit from over the years of use, she sounds incredible.
Yeah.
And it adds emotion, a humanity to her work.
She's just like, it's just like any other profession. We were saying the other day, weren't we? It's like an athlete that uses their body and different muscles in a certain way and is constantly pushing themselves to use their body to the best of their ability. Yeah. It's a muscle. So she's a vocal athlete. So what's really lovely is hearing her take care of her voice here.
She is, definitely. Because the songs she writes are really hard. And anyone would tell you singing an Adele song is hard.
Yeah, there's so much confidence here as well.
Yeah, she's a very confident Adele to what you would have seen like 12 years ago. She's gone on a long journey that we've gone along with her. That's the special thing. That's the thing about Adele, is that we feel like we know her and we've gone on a journey with her through her music.
Yeah.
Through her music, we have got to know her, or a side of her.
It's very personal, isn't it?
So go easy on me. I had good intentions and the highest hopes, but I know right now that probably doesn't even show. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child. I didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me.
I wonder what's on that sheet music.
Oh, I love that.
I love that.
I love that ending.
No, you never.
Snaps for Adele.
Snaps for Adele. Amazing.
Oh, I love that.
I was really becoming aware of her vowel choices because we just mentioned the vowels. It's very spread and forward. That's what gives her that tone. Every vowel is on me, baby. It's an open sound. Really bright and beautiful.
I love the like having fun with the last version of the chorus. Like
adding a variation.
A variation on it. It's like revisiting the same thing, but this time it feels different.
Yeah. And I liked that she didn't belt. Probably doesn't even show. She went for a head mix again, which I think serves the purpose of the song because it's not a big belty emotional song. It's again taking us on that journey. She belts a bit, she head mixes a bit, belts a bit, head mix gives a little riff, then she belts and then she goes into head mix. She was like, probably doesn't even show.
Yeah.
And it's like taking us on a journey rather than giving us all one note, painting with your voice.
I think she makes really strong instrumental choices as well.
Absolutely.
The piano is her perfect companion. She doesn't need anything else.
No.
I love it when she goes big and sort of orchestral and has jazz elements in her music. Love that.
Amazing.
But
and you do feel that here as we got into that second
But the bass
verse,
comes in, the drums come in, but I mean, the piano is the perfect complement to her voice, especially in a song like this.
Well, that's where she starts. That's her like stimulus. I think that's where she sits first to write it. So that's why it works so well. Yeah, and she's very clever. You can hear little things in the piano that she's sung, and things are just repeated within the piano, which is it's like a duet.
It is
with a piano.
It is.
Yeah. And I think the music video is really good.
Oh, I love it.
And I really liked how immersive it sounded because they actually had like the sound of the chandeliers tinkling and stuff then, just to draw us in.
It's very cinematic.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's a very compact and well told story.
Yeah.
Visually as well as musically.
Yeah.
It really complements the song.
And you really feel the emotion that she's putting in.
Thank you, Adele.
Thank you, Adele.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining us for our first
Pop-up.
I'm never going to remember that name. First pop-up. First pop-up. Join us again for another reaction soon, and keep singing, keep smiling, and we'll see you soon on Now Then. Bye.